Alright, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go meet Perseus, right here.
Bit of a mess here. Maybe the clerk can tell us what happened.
What's going on here?
What do you
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. What right has the Iron Wheel to march in here and smash our merchandise? Thugs. Thugs and hooligans!
Where can we find Perseus Loesch?
That's exactly what the Iron Wheel said, but much louder and with the shaking of fists. When they bellowed his name, I heard a loud crash upstairs.
A loud crash? What happened?
A distraction, of course. The Iron Wheel rushed upstairs as he slipped down through some loose floorboards. But he landed feet first in a tub of bright dye, covered his boots to the brim.
So he's leaving a trail of bright dye through Abba's landing.
That's also what the Iron Wheel said. Most of them gave chase. The rest tossed the room upon the floor and then gave chase. If you find him before they do, tell him Mamea deserves a raise.
Okay.
You follow Loke's trail on the street. I'll see if I can spot him from the rooftops. Hurry!
Where does the trail go?
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail!
Seems... okay, it goes back here. He's not a very smart guy, this Perseus.
They say Lord Garish Ree saved Haven from pirates. But this one knows.
Have mercy.
He jumped down. Wow, this must have been such a fascinating foot race. Oh, there he is.
Ah, a friendly face. Good of you to join me on my unexpected jog. And I agree, this isn't my color.
Why did the Iron Will come for you?
They must know of my previous involvement with your guild, though I can't begin to fathom how. Your former guildmaster, Nicholas, was it? He was the soul of discretion.
We should get moving. We're heading to Al-Danobia tomb.
And I am prepared to give Abba's landing a wide berth. I'd prefer to avoid the Iron Wheel, at least for the time being. Zeira mentioned a rendezvous by Prince's Gate, was it? I'd feel safer were someone to escort me there.
Quen can get you there safely. It's okay, we need to talk to Zeira. Okay, here comes Quen.
Perseus Loke? I'll get you to Prince's Gate, safe and sound.
Okay, let's find
Would
Zeira.
you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I don't think mine will fit you. Come along, we'll work something out.
think we're gonna have to go around. I don't see her yet. Okay, while we're here, I wanted to take a look and do some blacksmithing. The scorpions, come on. Okay, good, they're backed off. Okay, I wanted to deconstruct a few items. Maybe let's do some research. We haven't done that in a while. See if we have anything else we can research. No, so let's just deconstruct the rest of it. And we need to find a wood station as well. That's cloth right there. Wood should probably be up here. I'm gonna see if we can research anything. Yes. Nothing done. Let's just deconstruct whatever else we have left. We'll just pick this one up.
Everyone's accounted for. Did you have any trouble?
Oh, nothing we couldn't handle.
Then we leave for the Kingdom of Taneth. The route is tricky and will be considered bandits if we're caught. But getting to the tomb isn't what worries me. If anything happens, well, it won't. Because I can count on you. Ready?
Yeah, let's go to the tomb.
If I may, there is an alternate path inside the tomb. It is likely full of traps, guardians, and prodigious quantities of dust. A small price to avoid the Iron Wheel.
How do we get there?
Head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of the path, the right side. You should notice an old trail leading to a sealed entrance. Simply clear the way, and I shall join you to open the door.
Can you lead me through?
Oh my, no. The things inside would most certainly kill me. I do know the trick to the door's hidden latch. The rest, I'm certain you can handle yourself.
Okay, let's talk to Zeira.
The last time I was here, the Iron Wheel wasn't camped in front of the tomb. Perfect.
What should we do?
Scout ahead and find us a way inside. Clear the way if you care to. The Iron Wheel can't exactly call for reinforcements. You could also sneak past them. We'll track your progress and follow in your footsteps.
Is there another way inside?
That's why we brought Perseus Loke. He said something about a side entrance. Speak with him before you go.
Okay, so he said to the right. We've seen this kind of trap before. This is probably our path over there.
There it is! One moment, and I'll have it open. I hope. There we are! Watch for traps in there. The Yokudins did love their traps.
Gotta tell you, the loading screens are starting to get longer and longer. Okay, so we gotta watch out for traps. Can we approach this guy and kill him? Oh boy. I guess it's pretty much forget about stealth when you have these two guys summoned. Because anyone you try to sneak up on, they'll just charge in Wow. There's probably going to be a lot of traps, but we'll be fine. I'm struggling. Let's try something here. I need to be able to... Yeah, let's swap this one out with Crystal Blast. I think we lost the clan fair. Okay. Who is she fighting?
Ask Zeira. She knows how to do everything.
Let's see, the text has faded with the passage of time.
No idea. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. There must be something in his journal.
Anything useful?
Nicholas
Faded
loved
text.
his puzzles. You're welcome to try.
Looks like all the texts have faded with the passage of time. That's what it's saying. Nishka, the symbol of pride. So there are 4 faded texts. Let's see. Excerpt from Al-Danobia Heist Journal. We must bypass Tuwaka's pillars to open Hunding's passage. After this, walking Moloch's path will gain us the secret ashes to Tall Papa's ewer. These will reveal Shinji's truth, and from there we arrive at the treasure vaults. Bypassing Tuwaka's pillars is the first matter. Why else would there be a lock with the adornments of Yokudan generals plastered into the walls? If my knowledge is correct, thus far it has been, the lock makes reference to the stories based on the siblings, Narimaya and Tunaska. I'll need to seek out the tasks and see if anything will help me. I've found an excerpt from an old text that may relate to the vaults. I'm jotting this down for future reference. And so each of the siblings stood upon the battlefield, facing each other in the calm of the night, as the bodies of their enemies lay at their feet. The flames flickered and burned all around them, casting a soft golden hue on the battlefield. Tunaska stood to the north, surrounded by his generals, Akishu and bullies. To the south, Narimaya faced back, her 2 trusted advisors surrounding her. Nishka and Punchu, they both knew this would be their final battle. This would be the fight that would open the gates of life or death for both of them. Clearly this means that each of the generals stood in the center of their advisors. A possible clue for the vault? Now I just need to get into that room and see if I can decipher the order of the generals. And dimension of flames, directions, all of this may be vital. I should keep my eyes open for anything that would indicate an order when paired with this phrase of text. Something in the room must hint at this. An order or a number? Something. I feel good about this. That treasure will be ours soon. So the generals are supposed to be in between their advisors. Tanaska to the north, surrounded by Akishu and bullies. This is Nishka. Akishu. Bullies. I don't see a difference. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Hold on, let's take a look at they seem to hold the same weapons. Okay, Tanaska stood to the north, surrounded by his generals. To the south, Narimaya faced back, her two trusted advisors surrounding her.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, we're finally in. We need to explore Hunding's passage. Take a look in the trunk. Obsidian.
The journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across.
I can't see the bottom. Is there a bottom?
Throw yourself in.
Must be
You'll see
some.
how long before we hear the splat.
Must be
Gwen,
some
walk
invisible.
softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Belsa, you're with me. I need your help to walk Maluk's path.
And what of your protege?
Watching my back, should anyone try to stab it. Let's go.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be like an Indiana Jones kind of moment, where there's an invisible bridge. I guess not.
Forgive me, my old friends.
What did you say?
Nothing. Velsa, do you see that panel? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise.
For what reason?
When I set foot on Maluk's path, an aura of light will surround me. The darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel.
So, what can harm you?
We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us.
Well then, enjoy yourselves.
Velsa knows what to do, but we should speak before we cross.
Okay, let's talk.
On the other side of Maluk's path is Tall Papa's Ewer, a very fancy name for a big vase. According to the journal, we'll need sacred ashes from inside the vase to reach the treasure vaults. So, this is it. We should get going.
What's wrong?
This is where they died. Edda, Dalder, and Nicholas. Swallowed by the darkness. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. No use reliving the past. Or regretting it.
Well, we're not setting foot in the darkness till you tell us what to expect.
That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. The darkness is unnatural. Breathe it in and it sickens you. To make things worse, the Guardians on the path attack anyone not of Danobia's bloodline. And then there's the path itself.
What about it?
It twists and turns. You don't know where you're going until you're out there. You'll see what I mean. Keep your wits about you. Stay with me inside the light and we'll make it through. I won't let anyone else die in here.
Okay.
Here we go. Don't wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
Doesn't look that bad so far.
We're still moving. Keep holding the panel.
Doesn't look as scary as I thought it would look. We got two of them.
Ida? Dalder? What happened to their bodies? And where is Nicholas? I could hear their screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't... This is a dead end. Let's turn back. There must be another way we missed. There's no end to the darkness.
Zeira, my arm's getting tired.
Don't you dare release that panel!
Oh, gargoyle.
Don't antagonize it.
Something tells me she's gonna let that switch go before it's time.
We made it. That must be the vase. Sorry. Tall Papa's ewer. Wait. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Felura must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived. Could he?
Or maybe he did, and he's the one who stole everything. So we're about half an hour in. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with more Elder Scrolls Online.